So I decided to watch the Nintendo Mini Direct, as I'm pretty sure many of you that have clicked on this video already have done. And you probably wonder what I think about it. Do I hate it? Do I love it? Am I confirming your sides of the argument by whatever statement that I make? It was good and bad. Now, I'm pretty sure you're like, oh, casual, you fence riding fuck. So, I'm gonna give you my reasoning for why I'm saying what I'm saying. So, the first part, and this is my own account. I mean, I'm going to try to do it by two ways. One, I'm trying to do it from an objective standpoint, and I'm going to try to do it from just my own personal feelings. So, from my own personal standpoint, I thought it was fine. It's definitely not going to be something that I love, and I actually hope they don't do it again. Cadence of Hyrule getting a physical edition with all the DLC on it is something that I've been waiting for a while. I didn't know they were getting DLC, but I was like, you know, this game is too unique to not make a physical edition for it, and it actually paid off. This is something that I've wanted, so that's a plus. Now, it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, of course, but it's a plus to me. Rogue Company it doesn't look bad. Like, this may have not been a direct that you wanted, but to be completely fair, to be completely unbiased, or as unbiased as possible, it looks fine. It looks fine. I mean, shit. WWE 2K Battlegrounds, I almost don't even want to mention it because I don't want to get copyright claimed. It's so, God, 2K is a nuisance. The game it's probably going to be broken. That's what I expect first and foremost, but it looks kind of fun. But it also looks really ugly at the same time. It's a weird blend. It's a weird mesh of potentially good, but expectedly bad. So there's that. Now, if you're one of those rare Shin Megami Tensei fans, then you absolutely love this direct. This direct probably had you cream your trousers and or panties, depending on things. You probably love this direct. It was about time that they actually mentioned Shin Megami Tensei 5. They literally announced it at the very beginning of the Switch life cycle, and nobody's heard a thing since then, so long overdue. So if you're a fan of Shin Megami Tensei, this was for you. You may be in the minority, but this was for you. Now, from a completely objective standpoint, Nintendo didn't even have to do a Direct Mini. Not of this scale. This is the smallest Direct that I've ever seen. Now, granted, you have the Japanese Direct that has more stuff in it, but as small as this showcase was, you could have did the same thing that you did with Paper Mario. You could have just announced it on Twitter and showed like a trailer for it. There was almost no reason whatsoever to do a mini direct. Not to this scale. Like the mini direct that preceded this, I get that. There was a decent amount of stuff there. They may have been ports. Well, a lot of it was ports, but that's substantial enough regardless to have an actual direct mini. This wasn't even a mini direct. This was a micro direct. Now, if they wanted to farm some more dislikes, then okay, Nintendo, you're thinking ahead, but you could have just did this on Twitter and called it a day. Could have did the usual YouTube trailer clips and been done with it. It was okay from an objective standpoint, but it's pretty disappointing, and understandably so. You can do better than this, Nintendo. Or at least be more upfront. Don't say that COVID hasn't affected release times, and then this is what you limp to the barn with. That's pretty pathetic. And of course, it's not going to be all your fault. It's a literal pandemic. It's something that nobody saw coming. Well, some of us did see it coming, and the powers that be didn't pay attention to that. But, you know, that's neither here nor there at this point. But it's a thing now, be honest. I mean, hell, you got investors. You got to be honest with them. Just like with your parents. If you break something, you got to be honest about it. If you don't have your stuff ready, just say it. I can't stress it enough. That's pretty much it. No need to stretch this to 10 minutes or anything. Not like I'm going to make a lot from it anyways, but that's pretty much it. You got anything you got to say about it? Let me know down below. You know I guys love talking to you. With that said, oh crap, let me go ahead and do this too. Patreon, because I am broke. So any help is appreciated. And Threadiverse, get yourself some sexy apparel. It helps me, help the artist, and treat yourself to something nice. All right, I'm done. Get out of here. I love you guys. Get out.